Bermuda is an island group and is administered by the British government. This country has 138 islands and is located in the North Atlantic Ocean. The closest continent to the Bermuda Triangle is North America, and people say that this triangle starts from the Bermuda Islands, passes through Miami, and ends at the island of Puerto Rico. This triangle gives a very large part of the Atlantic Ocean, but it is not marked on any of the printed maps of the Earth, because it is not officially recognized as a region of the oceanic oceans. Perhaps another reason is that no one knows how big it really is, but it is estimated to be at least 1,295,000 square kilometers. One of the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle is that whenever a plane, ship, or vehicle goes missing in this triangle or any vessel is lost in it, rescuers and searchers cannot find a trace of the missing device. The scientific explanation is that the Bermuda Triangle is located in the path of a very fast flow of warm ocean water called the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream runs from the Gulf of Mexico to Iceland, and parts of Western Europe. Fragments and debris are said to be moving along the Gulf Stream and scattered throughout the North Atlantic. Flight number 19 was a training mission with 5 planes and 14 people. This flight departed from Fort Lauderdale, Florida on December 5, 1945, and performed a bombing practice mission. The team leader was Lieutenant Charles Taylor, and he and his 13 companions they were not seen again. This was the flame that ignited the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. Even those who tried to save Lieutenant Taylor's team, a rescue plane with 13 people on board, also disappeared. This story added to its mystery and made it more than the first title of the Devil's Triangle. One of the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle is that whenever a plane, ship, or vehicle goes missing in this triangle or any vessel is lost in it, rescuers and searchers cannot find a trace of the missing device. The scientific explanation is that the Bermuda Triangle is located in the path of a very fast flow of warm ocean water called the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream runs from the Gulf of Mexico to Iceland, and parts of Western Europe. Fragments and debris are said to be moving along the Gulf Stream and scattered throughout the North Atlantic. The first strange operation of compasses happened in the Bermuda Triangle for the famous Christopher Columbus. He has stated in his documents that the compass shows strange directions in the Bermuda Triangle. It has even been said that something similar to a fireball can be seen in the sky of this area. Most people who go into or near the Bermuda Triangle report that their compass does not work properly or breaks in this area. According to one of the scientific explanations, this area of the Atlantic Ocean is one of the 2 places on the planet where the 2 magnetic north and the true, geographic, north of the Earth are united. Other places where these 2 north meet are in the Bermuda Triangle of the Pacific Ocean, near the country of Japan, which has been nicknamed the Devil's Sea. You might be thinking to yourself that time travel is the most absurd of all the Bermuda Triangle theories. Well, until you have read the other 4 points of this text, you should not be too sure of this thought. Time travel is very strange, but maybe that's really why people and ships and planes disappear without leaving a trace. A more accurate explanation is that what appears in the Bermuda Triangle is an electric fog, and anything that comes into contact with it is teleported. The author, Bruce James, has described his experience with this fog and the Bermuda Triangle in a book titled Beyond the Bermuda Triangle. This term stands for Atlantic Submarine Test and Evaluation Center, which is one of the centers affiliated with the U.S. Navy and officially operates in the Bahamas. The principles of the theory of the U.T.C being in Bermuda, for example, are considered conspiracies and are similar to the U.S. Area 51 stories. Conspiracy theories are very entertaining and interesting, and this conspiracy theory is also called Underwater Area 51. The story is based on the theory that the U.S. government is colluding with extraterrestrial species and conducting experiments in the Bermuda Triangle region of Sub-Asia. If this is true, all the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle will be solved at once. Now that we are looking for the cooperation of the astronauts and the American government to do the strange things of the sea, let's go beyond this and think about the city of Atlantis. When someone tries to explain one myth with another myth, it becomes really difficult to believe, but it is exaggerated. According to one theory, the city of Atlantis was swallowed by the Bermuda Triangle and that is why the city disappeared. Another theory says that the cause of the fall of the compasses and mechanical devices in the Bermuda Triangle area are the power cells and energy crystals of the city of Atlantis. There is another theory that links the underwater stone road of Bimini Road, near the Bahamas, to these stories. Many researchers do not accept the strange theories about the Bermuda Triangle at all. They say these myths are made up to hide the simpler explanation. Because the incidents that happened in this area were due to human error, and the American fleet at the very beginning declared the reason for the accident of Flight Number 19 to be pilot error, at least at the time it was the only logical explanation available. But many do not accept this explanation, especially now that the legend of the Bermuda Triangle has become popular. But how do these people explain that despite these disappearances, many planes and ships pass through this area every day? In the same decade, 2 disappearances occurred in the Bermuda Triangle. The first ship, in 2015, was a cargo ship with a crew of 33. The SSL Pharaoh was caught in a storm and sank, but was found a few weeks later without any trace of its 33 crew members. After that, a plane with 4 passengers, a pilot and a mother and her 2 children had an accident. This incident happened on May 2, 2 years ago, and the plane disappeared in such a way that no trace of its members, body, people or anything else remained, and it was as if it had disappeared. Of course, the examples we mentioned are only a few of the incidents that keep the Bermuda Triangle mystery alive.